What's good, man? Welcome back to Jill Rich Trades and Stocks. We spending all the info that they don't want you to know, man. And I ain't gonna keep y'all in this video for too long today, man. I just wanted to go over some fundamentals that you need to keep implementing in your trading strategy for you to be able to make some money in this volatile market. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna also go over some tech analysis and my favorite setups for the week. So stick around, hit that subscribe button, man. And if you're new here with Jill Rich Trades, man, welcome to the team. Let's get it. So as y'all can see, we do got ticker symbol SPY pulled up on TradingView right now, man. But before we get into some levels, like I said, I do want to go over some fundamentals that y'all need to keep in y'all mind in this volatile market, man. Because when we having days like this, where it fakes out, breaks above pre-market highs, and then gets slammed, man, you need to be, how do I say, managing your risk very well in this market, man. This is not the time to be overstaying your welcome. This is not the time to practice undisciplined trading. This is not the time to hop into calls as soon as you see a stop pump fake over a key level. You understand what I'm saying? We have to wait for confirmation and have our risk to reward setup mindful in markets like this, man, because if not, you can definitely get baked if you on the wrong end of things. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you're new to trading options, then I'm gonna let you know that you can make money both ways in this stock market, man, playing call options and put options. Put options are essentially saying you think a stock is going to go below your chosen strike price, and a call is saying that you think a stock is going to go above a certain strike price. So you can make money both ways in the market. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, when it's times like this and the implied volatility is higher because Trump is in office and people don't know what's going on with these terror situations, and there's a lot more fear being implemented in the market. You understand what I'm saying? We have to remember to set up our risk and our stop losses tight, and we can't be scared to take a L. You understand what I'm saying? If you still are having trouble on learning how to take a L and bouncing back and not letting it beat you up, you need to go definitely watch my last video, man. I just made a video, a mindset video. Like I said, we're going to be doing a separate series aside from tech analysis on the mindset that you need to have with the trading, man. So let's get into the charting, man. So y'all see right here, I got ticker symbol SPY pulled up on the 1 hour chart, man. And I hid my drawings because I do have a lot of drawings going on the charts, man. But let's look at this thing in a broader aspect of things. So as y'all can see, we did have a good run up early January. We had a good run up, man. And then after we broke all-time highs, we kept seeing lower highs. This high is lower than that high. This high is lower than that high. And every time it hits these lower highs, it's getting slammed. It gapped down right there, and we had to retrace to fill the gap only to make a lower high right here, and we got slammed. All the buyers on these multiple days got wiped out within 1, 2, 3 hourly candles. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, it looks like SPY is channeling between this 591 to 610 range, and there's a lot of money to be made in between there. You understand what I'm saying? If you're again on the right end of things and trading smartly and safely, waiting for confirmation. So as we look at SPY for the upcoming week, man, I do want to see we hit 608. Yeah, we did hit 608 on Friday. And if we put this on the 15-minute chart, so y'all can see what I'm saying. Y'all see how we had this little run up, right? Boom. Ran up into pre-markets, and then Trump had tweeted about the tariff news. And in the volatile market, what did I just say, man? We got slammed, and everybody who got into calls off of market opens thinking this was just going to run up and break all-time highs for the day got wiped out and got turned into liquid. So looking at this for the next week, man, I do have the key 600. Let me pull my drawings up so y'all can see now. We do have this key level of 600 to 599 where it keeps kind of bouncing and coming up off of intraday. But if we look at it, like I said, in a broader aspect of things, it keeps coming down to 591 and 592. Yeah, I think it had 1, 2, 3. We had 4 major bounces from there, man. So if we stay above 599, man, I will look for a bounce. And y'all can look for a bounce back up to retest maybe 605 to 606 and see if we keep this lower low pattern going on SPY. You understand what I'm saying? Or this lower high pattern, excuse me, this lower high pattern going. If we don't keep this pattern going, let me draw this trend line for y'all so y'all can see exactly what I'm saying. Bam. If we don't keep this pattern going, man, and we can break back above 608, then I will turn more bullish, especially over 610. But if we keep seeing this trend going, and let's say we run up a little bit to 605 to 606 and we reject hard, man, I'm going to be looking to play more puts intraday. I'm going to look to have a more seller's mindset intraday. Because why, man? Why would I say that? Because the sellers are more prominent. The reds are engulfing all of these green candles as far as last week, man. We did get cool run, some smooth runs up intradays early last week, man. So be mindful getting down to 595 area, man. That's the first major support I want y'all to have on the lookout. But like I said, the 591 to 592 areas is major support. And as far as resistance, I just went over to be on the lookout for 607, 606, and 605. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not hopping into calls, rushing into calls if it breaks over 603, because why? This can be a fake out, just like it was right there when SPY tried to bounce near this 600 level and only to get slammed off of the 15-minute EMAs. You understand what I'm saying? And when I say EMAs, I mean exponential moving averages. You can put these on your charts by going over to the indicators section and typing in EMA 20, EMA 50/200. And these are just measurements of the price movement relative to where the stock is at that time of the last candle's closing. You understand what I'm saying? So the 200 usually holds more weight. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is a bigger, more exponential EMA. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, let's go over some of my favorite plays to keep on the watch. I really like Oklo on a retest, man. If we can retest either where we double top that and make what was resistance support, because as y'all know, if y'all been following us, man, when resistance gets broken, what is resistance? This is the ceiling. You can think about it as the ceiling where the stock price keeps running up to, but where the sellers are stacked up at and keep slamming it down. So we double top here. This was once resistance. Now, if we come down, if it takes a cool down, because as y'all see, we are oversold on the RSI, man, a little bit oversold. So that means this is just overly trimming. Like the sellers got to come in and cool it down a little bit. So when we see green on the RSI, we know, okay, it's going to take a little cool down probably. So I want to see it retest $52 or 50. If we can hold the $50 area to this $48 area, then I will be looking at it for a break and retest, because these nuclear stocks, man, ever since Trump has gotten into office, let me have these. Y'all can see what we've been doing. This look like how Nvidia was at the beginning of last year. If you know, you know. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, it is overextended in the grand scheme of things. So I do want to see a retest and it pop back up. You understand what I'm saying? Let's go through our watch list and see what else we can find, man. Apple, I do like how it made this support or this old resistance, right? Support. Y'all see what I'm saying? This is inevitable, bro. It's inevitable. The money is always going to be in the chart. So if we hold this support right here at 226 to 223, then I will be looking at a bounce on calls. Now, if the market is bloody or Apple sells off because they are still have yet to figure out what they have going on with China and the bad China news that they did have a couple of weeks ago, man. Then I will be looking at puts if we can break down under the key supports of 224. I really don't like it under 224, man. I really like it under 220, but I also like a bounce there too. So we're reacting to what the market tells us, man. Let's say this thing decides to shoot up off of this support, you understand what I'm saying, and break 234, then of course I'm not going to force puts. We're going to be looking more bullish on Apple, and I want to see it retest this key level of 247 to 248, how it did last week after popping up above 240. You understand what I'm saying? So that's Apple, Oklo, ooh, and Hims. I love Hims in the short term, man. Now, I do have this charted. I'm going to unlock these for y'all, man. Now, we did have sellers stacked up at this $42 area and $44 area, but as y'all can see on Friday, we popped it and made a new all-time high at $46, right? And this is another situation, how I just told y'all, Oklo was getting overbought in the short term. Hims is also getting overbought in the short term, because if we put this on a daily chart, oops, I turned that on in 1 minute. All right, if we put this on a daily chart, y'all can see we have had nothing but green days for the most part. It hasn't been more than 2 red days in the past since late January. You understand what I'm saying? And we do have a possible shooting star rejection candle right here. This is what that is from that highs, man. Whenever you see a candle that looks like this with a long wick up and no wick at the bottom and a small body on the bottom, that's known as a shooting star candle, which could mean a rejection. You understand what I'm saying? So now if it does decide to reject and cool down, we put this back on the 15-minute chart, we can see that the next retest will be at $40, because that was once a key level. You understand what I'm saying? It was once all-time highs and did see some resistance there. I don't even know if I can scroll all the way back. Or a retest of $34 if it does want to come down past 40. I'm not forcing puts on it, only because it has had a lot of bullish sentiment. So until it comes under $40, man, and we see a clear break, you can either play puts and target this $36 area to $35 area, or wait for the retest and the buyers to step back in, because obviously, again, if we look on the higher time frames, and as we know, the higher time frames hold higher power. You understand what I'm saying? We are bullish, but this is a sign of a possible rejection. So we could come back it down and test this 20 EMA on the daily, man. And like I said, that's at the same 35 level that I just put on y'all radar. So that's Hims that we got on our radars, man. Oklo, SPY, and Apple. Now, I won't be taking all of these plays specifically just because I said, oh, if it breaks to this level, I'm looking for calls. Just because I say that doesn't mean as soon as it breaks to that level, I'm pressing buy. No, that's not what I'm doing. I am waiting for confirmation. So if you do want the live signals, man, and know every play that I'm getting into, man, hit the link in description for the Discord, man. This is where I give y'all one-on-one mentorships. This is where I give y'all the live signals. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why I'm spilling even more game to y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all gonna keep getting the free game on YouTube, man. But I do come trimming in the Discord, man. And the testimony, you say it all. I love y'all. That's all I got for this video, man. And without further ado, I'm yapping with y'all soon.